This is hailed as the world's most advanced terahertz quantum light wave therapy device today. We've got the classic, the premium, and the pro devices. You're looking at that, and I'm going to explain the science of all of this to start with. Okay, this is not a medical device. This is not under the FDA. This is not something you take. This is something you switch on, you plug in, and it emits a powerful frequency. So the FDA has nothing to do with this. All right. So anything about your health concern, go back to your doctor. And we have got a lot of doctors open-minded, embracing the frequency and energy because this is the future. All right. And I've heard there's some doctors in the US who misunderstood about this, and they're saying against the iTeraCare. Oh, sad for them. It's simply because they're a doctor doesn't mean they know everything, right? And they start bashing and telling about the iTeraCare. Well, for me, sad because they don't know the science. And so because they don't know the reality, what this is all about, they can just say against something that they don't know. All right, do your research. Okay, if you're hearing me, do your research. Let's have a good discussion. Because why you cannot go against science. This is science, and also the results and the people that are being empowered, their health, all over the world, not just in the US, but I'm talking about Asia, Europe. This has helped a lot of people. So again, we don't say this cure. We don't say we claim that this and that cures the physical body because it's not allowed, as the system does not allow. Okay, look how the system is broken. But anyways, this is a revolutionary product that would change or enhance your health. When we say revolutionary, this is a game changer. And I'm going to start here. This is the new way of wellness. Don't pop a pill, just blow it. All right, Nathan, you mean you don't believe in pills? Of course I do. Some people need pills because especially those who have accident, surgery, those stuff, you need pills. But as of health, you don't expect pill to give you the total health. Because because every pill has a side effect. And once there's a side effect, the doctor gives you another pill to lower the side effect, another pill to lower the other side effect. It goes on and on, all right? But that's how the system is. Again, it's how it is. And so the new way of wellness is if you don't need to pop a pill, just blow it. You use the frequency, you use this energy healing. This is the future of how we bring wellness to our physical body. Let me start with the scientist. The scientist is John Young Wen Jun. He successfully invented the first terahertz device in the world. He is one of the top scientists in the world. In fact, he's a think tank scientist in China, top 5. And he invented this. This is patented, by the way. We've got all the papers to show you, human clinical reports. We passed through safety, efficacy. And the Prive International was appointed, all right, by the Shang as the only exclusive sole, that is very redundant right there, sole exclusive only distributor of the iTeraCare Classic, the Premium, and the Pro device. That is signed by Dr. Steven. That is our group president, and the Deshang technology of Yang Wen Jun. So this has gone through 6 years of research and development, all right, before this was launched to the market. So it has gone through perfection of the technology. And we've got all these wonderful results because of what this device has been doing, gone through all the science and everything. So let me start with what Dr. Joe Dispenza has to say about these eases. He simplified it. He said, according to the quantum model of reality, when you say quantum, this is where, not the physical world, this is where the subatomic or the particles of light, the energy, he said, that all diseases is a lowering of frequencies. All diseases. He simplified it. And Hippocrates, 25 centuries ago, he said that the natural healing force within each one of us is the greatest force in getting well. I want you to pause and just think of a force. There is a healing force. In other words, that our physical body is designed to heal itself. Oh, wow. Not many people knows that. All right. And Bruce Lipton, a PhD, he said that every cell in our body is a battery. Oh, we've got trillions of mini batteries. All right. When you talk about battery, you're talking about energy, right? Frequencies and natural forces are the true healers of diseases. Wow, come on. Now, understanding this, you would realize, hey, we're energy beings. Absolutely. We are battery beings. We're energy beings. We're made of energy and everything around us. If you understand an energy perspective, even the universe, it moves in energy. It works in energy. And understanding this, you will have a different consciousness in how you approach health, how you embrace health, how you do things, because this is the consciousness today, right? Mehmet Oz, a medical doctor, I heard he run for an office in Pennsylvania, all right? And he said that the next big frontier in medicine is energy medicine. Energy healing, guys, is the future. And hey, there is a secret healing system in our body that is no one is talking about. Our education is not teaching us, humanity, that we can heal ourselves. It's not, the system is not made that way. The system wants to keep us dumb. All right. Sad to say that this guy doesn't want us to know that we can heal ourselves and we have the power to heal ourselves. The body is designed that way. Fasting is free. Come on. Fruits and vegetables are there. Sunlight, exercise, walking on the soil, barefooted. This can help the physical body heal itself. We have the energy. We have the potential to turn our life around. And the reason why they don't want us to know, because again, it's business. It's truly business, I'm telling you. And let me show you exhibits here. In the ancient times, thousands of years ago, in case you don't know, this is the cycle of their lives. People are born, they age, and they die. You haven't heard anyone in the ancient texts that said, hey, this guy, this great king has died because of cancer. There was no cancer thousands of years ago. It was unheard, all right? There was no diabetes. And today, modern times, people are born, aged, they don't even fully age, as young as 20, 30, 40 years old. They live this physical body, they get sick and they die. Everyone that comes, in this physical form and goes to the other form must have to die because of sickness. And, I just read it. I just read it in a post that athletes, listen to this guy. This is really shocking. In the 1960s to 2016, the athletes' cardiac arrest, you're talking about athletes dying during their play or their game, is 2.4%, 2-something percent. All right? That is from the 1960s. After the World War, we have the Olympics. It's only 2% die because of cardiac arrest during their training or game or play. Today, from 2018, moving forward last year, 2020, there is a tick of 46% of athletes dying during their play and their game. I just don't understand. I know I understand why. They're dying. Athletes dying because of cardiac arrest. I thought that exercising gives you wonderful heart stuff, but this is the modern times. Something is not right. That tick of 46% from 2%, that is totally crazy. What is happening in our days, guys? World leading cause of death is heart disease, stroke. Main causes is blockage. Cells are weak and sick. In 2019, 74% of global death is caused by non-infectious disease. They thought they can kill us with the virus, but it's not. It's the lifestyle. It's the modernity. It's the way we do things. And this is killing us. We got to do something, guys. Now, let me show you some testimonies about this product. By the way, you can check our website at priveintl.com. Okay. And we're going to show you, you can see a lot of good stuff right there. And those of you who are distributors, you got your own back office. All right. So let me show you this guy. All right. I do respect if you are vaccinated, fine. But, the vaccine has really injured a lot of people. And this one of an exhibit right here. All right. He just got his first dose in his vaccine. He was injured 17 weeks and able to walk with some tremors. And you can see here, on your screen and there's all this eczema and some allergies and breaking out of his skin, like eating his skin, And after 3 days of blowing, you can see he's going down the stairs. And on 15th day today, this guy is totally well. I'm telling you, and they're helping a lot of people that are injured because of the specifically the COVID vaccine. All right. And you know the story. A lot of you are very conscious about this. All right. We talk about blood sugar level. This is 201. That's the count. And after 10 minutes, it went down to 185. 10 minutes of blowing. Crazy. We've got here before and after. This is a friend of our friend. You can see her face is deformed. She had a stroke. And after 2 weeks of therapy, you can see her face is almost back. Another old lady here, after 2 weeks on a wheelchair, you can see the smile of her face. Got better in just few weeks of using this device. We've got people with this case paralyzed because of stroke. This is my brother who was doing the demonstration on the first day. You can see this lady is unable to move her hands and her arms and her legs. And you can see on the 8 days therapy, started lifting her 2 legs and started kicking on the air. On the 53rd day, she said, I think I can walk. And this is her today. You can see she looks like 10 years younger. Wow. And her face, look at the glow of her face. Her hair is black. 1 year of using the device, she looks younger. She can walk. She can stand. She gained weight. She's 10 years younger. This is what iTeraCare has done to her life. Look at that. And we've got Bell's palsy here. After 8 days of therapy, you can see an improvement, 95%. The twitching is almost gone. We've got breast lump or tumor after 2 weeks gone. All right. That's amazing. We've got Alzheimer's disease. Like this lady was agitated. And then when they started blowing on her brain, on her head side, all right, she started to close her eyes. It relaxes the frequency of her brain. And so this is good for people with cases like Alzheimer's, with problems on their brain, And we've got a lot of cases even with ADHD, children who are really extreme, the ADHD type, and they are relaxed. They're starting to do their chores in the house. We've got videos about that. We've got facial deformity because this lady is a battered wife. Oh, my. It broke my heart when she spoke and gave her testimony during our event last year, 2 months ago. And you can see she can't open her right side of the eye. And when they started blowing on that side, in few minutes, she's able to open her eyes. It was shocking. All right. And we've got here, unable to close her fingers. All right, because of rheumatoid arthritis. And after 15 minutes of blowing, she's able to open and close her hands. She's even teary-eyed because she couldn't believe it. We've got varicose veins in 2 months' time. Wow, look at that. That is amazing. We've got this paralyzed guy because he's diabetic, all right? This leg is dying. And after 5 days, you can see amazing difference of the color of the leg from totally dark leg. On the 5th day, it lightens up. And on the 15th treatment, this guy started to walk. Wow. This guy started to walk from cutting to walking. We've got thyroid nodules. After 10 therapies, you can see significant reduction of the nodule, the goiter. We've got Mike here. This is in the U.S. He has a lot of problems, unable to raise his hand because of frozen shoulder. And after 15 minutes, guys, he's able to lift his hands 80% higher. That is just amazing. Weight management. You want to lose weight? Look at this. Belly fat reduced in 2 months' time, in 20 days of therapy. Look at that. I mean, significant difference. Blowing, just really commit and blow on your tummy. Look at that. Just do it every day, morning, evening, before you sleep, okay? Drink lots of charged water, and this could happen to you. This is amazing. Losing weight, all right? Remove toxins and excess fats and water retention. Powerful terahertz frequency. This is what it's doing in the physical body. We've got skin problems right here. Skin disease. Look at the improvements, guys. This is 95% improvement in 2 months' time. This is severe psoriasis, like this little girl also here, using the Pro after 4 months. Her baby skin is back. Vitiligo after 5 months. And we've got 3 years of skin disorder, got better in 4 days. And after 5 days of blowing on the scalp psoriasis gone. Amazing. Amazing. We've got instant, like beauty salon type of result. You can see 70% of the dark spot reduced in just one therapy. Ladies, you want to remove wrinkles? Start doing this. Right? Look at the wrinkles. Look at that. You can see how significantly reducing the wrinkles. We've got dark spot gone in 30 minutes. This is beauty salon. You don't need to put some stuff, some chemicals, just blow it. Water, blow it. That's it. This is actual result. And our distributors, users took a photo of themselves and they say, hey, your device is spectacular. We've got, now this one, this is the latest one. Now let me start with Miss Ida right here, okay? This was during the pandemic. Miss Ida had severe COVID. I saw her, she's into YouTube, all right? So she posted a live video on YouTube. You can search her there. And she was really having a hard time. And she even thought she would die because of the COVID-19. After 40 minutes, my brother went there, did a demonstration, 40 minutes of blowing on her chest and back. And after that, she started standing up and started walking and started dancing. All right. And Mr. Eddie Long, this is Eddie Long. You can see here. You can see he was in the ICU because of an unknown respiratory disease. In fact, the doctor said only 1 in 1,000 will survive. Right. That's how terrible this kind of respiratory disease. He thought he's going to die. He thought he's not going to make it. He was in the ICU, and the iTeraCare helped him. Look at his face right now. He's so happy. He posted this in his in his Facebook page. He posted this. I got this in his Facebook, and I posted it here because why this guy is a living testimony, survived alive today because of the iTeraCare. And you can see there is a data here that says that terahertz radiation for a new type of coronavirus infection complicated by pneumonia, meaning scientists are using terahertz for coronavirus infection complicated by pneumonia. Breast immune disorder. We don't say this cure cancer. Okay, again, it's not allowed to say that. But you can see science said that terahertz may offer a potential treatment. So meaning scientists are doing research in Riken Center of Advanced Photonics. They collaborate and they check into looking into tests, and terahertz has done a good stuff against this cancer and zombie cells, like 30% of the lump reduced and 90% of the pain relieved in 22 days. Isn't that amazing? This is Mr. Shankar, by the way. He's the CEO of Prive in India. And you know why he's so crazy about this device? And you know why he became the branch and the top leader in India? You know why? Because the doctor said he has 6 months to live. He wouldn't survive because of his colorectal stage 4 cancer. You can ask this guy. You can check his YouTube. He posted his testimony in YouTube. And you know what happened? And someone introduced the iTeraCare, started blowing on his stomach area. I mean, crazy, 3-5 times a day, drinking a lot of the charged water. And after 6 months, he went back to the doctor, and the doctor was surprised and said, "What did you do? You're cancer-free." Wow. Wow. That is amazing. We've got this glaucoma. It's also great for the eyes. We've got pterygiums, all those problems, and you can really, really do a lot of stuff even in your eye muscles, in the cells, and reviving your eye muscles and tissues. This is great, guys. You got to try it. Those of you who are having a hard time, with your vision and your eye muscles, you do it. You got to do it. We've got this creatinine level from 8.2. It went down to 2.8. And, Ugandhar is from India. I was in India 4 months ago. All right. I was there. I met the guy who introduced Ugandhar. So I know this guy. He had dialysis and today he's still alive, doing better. That's Mr. Juhasuda also. Creatinine level from 7.18 to 4.41. And the latest one, my partner called us yesterday. He has a client with over 1,600 creatinine level. That's very high, by the way. And, they started blowing it, drinking the charged water. And after 4 days, from 1.6, it went down to 600 creatinine level. They were mind blown. And so they got the device and started spreading the good news. This is what iTeraCare is doing. It's crazy. It has its own feet and mouth, and people started saying, yeah, I'm better because of this. And so the marketing is fast and sharing is so fast. And this is what's happening here. We have osteoporosis, 93-year-old lady with severe nerve impingement. She was bedridden, and after 2 months of therapy, look at her today. That's totally amazing. We've got this latest one, a 3-year-old girl with meningitis and sepsis. She was severely ill. She couldn't eat. She has to have NGT to eat and survive. Whoever you are who introduced this device to this family, thank you so much. Why this baby girl, after 2 weeks, look at her, and today she's a baby girl you want to see running around and playing around. She is well because of the iTeraCare. Come on, this device has helped and changed a lot of people. Now, I'm not here to convince you to get one device and buy. No, I'm here to show to you that we have such blessing and a one. And in fact, people are calling this a magic one. You got to have it for yourself. You got to have it for your family. This is an investment. Now, let's go back what Hippocrates has to say about heat, because this device emits heat, mainit. And he said, you don't need surgery or medicine. If you can heat the body, heat can turn your immune system on. Everybody agrees. You got to heat the body. And he said, fever the bones. If there's a way to heat the bones, then all of this can be treated. How do you heat the bones? 80 years ago, one of the greatest scientists that ever lived in this planet Earth, Albert Einstein, he said, future medicine will be the medicine of frequencies. You heard me? Frequencies. There are frequencies that harms the body and frequencies that's good for the body. And you know that. This is the future. This is a consciousness. You can see there's a lot of books, a lot of practices about frequencies and energies. They call it energy healing. All right, vibrational frequencies from Reiki, Gikong, Pranic, Theta healing. I mean, I was in Europe. I met a lot of practitioners and energy healers, and they said this device is amazing. It made our job easier. So we've got all of this, guys. This is the future. Sound healing, different spectrums of energy, different types of energies and frequency that can help the physical body. And this is where humanity will soak itself in the future. The future is energy healing. And by far the most advanced and easiest to use is the iTeraCare. This is what's the best so far today, because there's a lot of devices out there. We've got different devices, We've got resonance and we've got egg and stuff. There's a lot. I've done my research. There's a lot. And everything is good. But, you're talking about easy to use, fast effect, portable. This is it. This is the best. And we've seen that through results. It has the terahertz, the quantum, and the optical quartz. Now, the optical quartz here, this is molded with different minerals. So meaning this is not just a pure quartz crystal. It is molded, all right, with different minerals. It went through 2,000 degrees of temperature of molding, and it mimics the sunlight's energy. Wow, sunlight's energy. The sun makes this wonderful earth alive, and all of us. It has that 1/40th of the energy, good energy, and it increases the aura of the body with quantum that amplifies the energy. Quantum, it's a huge subject. But when you talk about quantum, everybody knows today that it's great for healing and the quantum entanglement and all this stuff. And with the Grand Slam, the terahertz, who's using this? Where do you use it? You can charge your water, because water memorizes energy, and this is good energy. You drink this type of water, voila, it's good for your body. It's used in hospitals. It's even used for horses. One of my friend in India is using for his cows. One of my friends is using for his goat, cats, dogs, and this is my fish. This is my famous fish. And we name him Lazarus because this fish is dying. And it started blowing in the water. After 5 minutes, this fish was really active and everybody was surprised, my entire family. So we call this fish Lazarus because it's resurrected from dying. Now, this is Mr. Chris Teo. Dr. Chris Teo has his own acupressure clinic. It's called Arm Point. You can check his Facebook, Arm Point, okay, acupressure clinic. He has a lot of clients every day and he's using the iTeraCare for therapy. Look at that. We've got therapy centers in China using the Pro Classic centers, therapy centers in India and COVID therapy centers during the pandemic. Amazing. And let's go into the Grand Slam. What is terahertz? Now, terahertz is not electron, nor it's photon, okay? If you can look at the spectrum of frequencies, we've got the microwave, all right? Those are frequencies you don't see, from the radio, microwave, and all this stuff. We've got the infrared going up to the gamma, which is the visible, all right, and the infrared, which is part of the light, the photon, okay? It's in between that. It's called terahertz. And the frequency is in between 2 to 17 terahertz, which is really, really good for human body because it resonates. When you say resonates, it matches the same frequency with the frequency of the human cell. Now, this was discovered by the American scientists in 1980s. Now, prior to that, history said that there was this one scientist who discovered in the 1952, 1954, a scientist discovered a frequency that heals the human body. He announced it. He was so excited and he helped a lot of people. And guess what happens? He was assassinated. Unbelievable. He died. Anyone in the history of humanity, anyone that has a solution, energy, healing, they're all like almost killed. Almost all of them. I don't know why. Something is not right in humanity. Someone up there tries to suppress all this God-given gift. All right. Japanese scientists call this light of life. And the Chinese scientists call this God's wave band. All right. So this frequency is brought back today. And we're using this through the iTeraCare. In 2004, the US government named this technology as one of the top 10 technologies that would change the future world. Totally amazing. Now, this is how resonance work. Okay, look at this. 512 with 440, it doesn't have any resonance effect, no shaking, no vibration. But 440 and 440, you can see the ping pong ball starts to vibrate. Exactly what happens. Another form of resonance example is a wine glass. A wine glass, when you start this guy, when you start like frequency matching of the wine glass break because there is vibration. That's what happens with our cells. When you start switching it on, the normal human cell generate millions of vibration charging our human cells. In other words, this is a charger of the human cells. And when cells are active, the cells begin to eat nutrition. That's why if you're taking supplements, all right, you're taking your medicine, this is going to pump the effect in your physical body because the cells are active. And this is how it works. In this device, there is a coil, nichrome element that creates the heat, by the way. It goes through the optical quartz, the tube, which generate a natural terahertz frequency through convection current, and it's transmitted directly to your skin. And it has a distance from the nozzle. It has a distance of around 20 to 30 centimeters, meaning if you blow it in front of your head, it goes back to the head. All right, it has the distance. You blow it in front, goes back to the back. And I've even seen Ricky doing a demonstration, even behind the wall. It's able to penetrate the frequency, penetrates behind the wall through the glass of water. It's just amazing. Because of the quantum field, it amplifies the energy signature. Now, a lot of you who are not aware or not conscious about this, you might say, wow, what is that? But guys, this is how energy works. Energy works, especially quantum, it works beyond objects. It works beyond, physical matter. Amazing. Now, even with Kirlian photography, when you start using this device, it increases your biofield. We are literally the light of the world. Like an apple has this purplish light, a tomato compared to a slice of meat. A slice of meat has no light at all. It's unhealthy. And you know that. If you eat so much burgers, Hey, come on. Are you going to be healthy? No. Compared to eating fruits and vegetables. And this is what iTeraCare is doing. You switch it on, it increases the energy, the aura of your physical body. And in science, we know that a normal cell has a charge of in between 80 to 100 millivolts. That's the charge. That's the voltage of every cell. A weak cell is 50 to 60 millivolts. A zombie cell, a bad cell, has 20 to 5 millivolts. That's why they're called zombie. They start eating other cells. And when you expose them to the energy, the bad cells begins to liquefy because of resonance. And the weak cells are boosted back to a healthy state of 100 or 80 millivolts. It optimizes the charge of your cells. These are the two main functions. It actively finds and protects the good cells, actively finds and eliminate the bad cells. These are the benefits. We have 8 of them. And let me go through you really fast. Eliminating the unhealthy cells through heat. Abnormal and bad cells are absorbed and eliminated. We've got activating of inert cells. These are dormant cells. All right, unneeded will be eliminated. Needed will function well. And number 3, I love this. It increases the self-healing ability of the body. And again, all right, now we know that the body can heal itself. Yes, it is written in our genes, in our DNA, that we can heal ourselves, provided that we feed what the body needs. Give it energy, give it nutrition, give it life, sunlight, give it that, the body will heal. And that's how to become healthy. There is no disease that the body cannot heal. The body is designed to heal. Just give. If you give what the body needs, then the body will do its function. All right. Clears meridian and lymph points, unblock meridian and stimulate acupuncture points, purify the blood and increases metabolism, improves microcirculation, those tiny nerves and vessels in the brain, regulating glands, removes body humidity. These are called moistures and fats and water retention, and overall blood circulation. It's good for blood circulation and clotting and those blood vessels and lumps. It's really amazing. Now, it's 100% safe to use. No science, rocket science here. No professional skills required. Just switch it on and blow it. You can also use a stand. I have a stand here, and I blow it on my back because you cannot reach your back. Some people cannot reach, and it's hard to reach. So you use a stand. You can always buy that online, and just put the iTeraCare right there and start switching it on and blow it on areas where you need to feel really good. All right. Now, let's talk about what traditional Chinese medicine has to say about pain. For them, for the Chinese medicine in the traditional, they said that blockage is the main cause of body pain. Blockage of what? Energy and blood. In other words, the blood, the circulation, like a drainage, if there is no exit, it becomes foul, really bad. Can you imagine your toilet is not flushing? It goes up. That's what happens in the body. It doesn't flush. There's no circulation. That's where inflammation starts. And the iTeraCare is certified 5-star against inflammation. Where do you get these numbers? Well, this was issued by the Beijing Research Institute, which is the top 5 research institute in the world. They have done a quantum value energy test, and iTeraCare is number 1 for inflammation. It's great for aches and discomfort in the body. It's great for blockages in the body. And ladies and gentlemen, it's great for skin beautification. I mean, those scars and, I'm not saying it's going to remove the scar totally, but we got some people that reduce scars, blemishes, dark circles, wrinkles, amazing. All right. And you can see ladies are using this. We got Jin Amber, a YouTuber. She owns her own skin care, products. Jin Amber made a good review with the iTeraCare. We've got ladies using this all over the world, Asians, Europeans, Americans. This is amazing. If you want your skin to really have a lifting, firmer skin, use the iTeraCare. All right, amazing. And clearing blockages in the area, the iTeraCare somehow detect if there's a blockage. You will feel pain, and some people will have this in this point. this guy is having a pain because of a blockage. Once the blockage is clear, the pain will be gone. So keep using, drink a lot of warm charged water. And this is what's amazing here. It activates the stem cell. This is one of the highlight of this device. And you know that we have cells, the manufacturing, plant or area in the body is the bone. The cells, the stem cells is in the bone marrows. It's sleeping there. You can activate that. You can awaken that by blowing on your spine, just like what this guy is doing. Blowing on your spine 15 to 20 minutes, and you can see it starts to activate the stem cells, right? Like hitting the bones, like activating through resonance. And when stem cells are produced, you're going to have brand new lungs and kidneys and bronchi, brand new skin. So this is like the secret, guys. So this is what Hippocrates said. There's a way to hit the bones, all right? What? How do you hit the bones? Using frequency, using this technology, all right? You have discovered an amazing way to become healthy and young again. So blow this on your spine if you want to look 5 years younger. Wow. All right. Charge your water with iTeraCare. Now, this is low frequency resonance water. It's 7.8 hertz. You don't understand this, but this is the kind of water that is very small in molecular structure that is easily absorbed by your bodily cells. Ultra hydration, as they call it. So once cells are hydrated, it removes toxins, it becomes very energized, and the cells are activated. Meaning when you take food, the cells absorb the food very fast, and it becomes very good for you. So drink this type of water all the time. As you can see, we've got tests here. The blood, the red cells, the blood cells are really active. You can see it's separated. It's not clustered. I like what you see the photo on the other side. After drinking this water, all right, charge it for 1 minute for a glass of water, 3 to 5 minutes for a bigger size, like a barrel, all right, over 5 liters and up. You can charge it a longer time, and you drink this water all the time. It's really, really amazing. And again, we are water beings. 70-80% of our body is water. So you got to feed your body the water that it needs, and it has to be energized, okay? And we've got here, an hour of iTeraCare therapy is equivalent to 10 times of acupuncture without the needles. In the Philippines, $50 every acupuncture therapy. Oh, yeah. And here, just an hour, you got 10 times the benefits, like having acupuncture without the pain, the discomfort, and the needles, 20 times of cupping, 30 times of gua sha, and 40 times of massage. Amazing results, okay? We've got heat, and again, this emits heat. It's good to heat the body. We call this localized sauna. You heat particular areas of the body. It's really good for muscles, fibers. If you are an athlete, it's good for recovery. After training, after game, after playing, it's good for recovery. It can boost the immunity up to 5 times, and it's totally, totally amazing, okay? We've got here pets. You can use it for your pets. All right, so wow, this frequency is even good for pets. Amazing. Fruits, vegetables, all right? And ladies, don't use your hair dryers anymore, because hair dryers, they've done a research and study that it is linked to severe insomnia, Alzheimer's, loss of hearing, depression, cardiac problems, diabetes, cancer, and many, many more. You can always search this in Google. Those conventional hair dryers has high levels of electromagnetic radiation. Again, frequencies, all right? They are good for the body frequencies. They're also frequencies that are not good for the body. As you know, Wi-Fi, your cell phones, your microwave ovens, your hair dryers, your routers in the house, they are not emitting good frequencies. I mean, it's not healthy for the body. That's why if you sleep, turn off your Wi-Fi router if you can. If you don't need to use microwave oven, please don't. Because according to research, the microwave frequency, it goes to your food, and you eat that food, it becomes carcinogenic in your body. It's not me who said that. You can always check that out, and scientists has proven that, okay? So don't blow if you have stent in the heart, objects implanted like pacemakers, silicone, on all this stuff. Bypass that. Open wounds, fractured bones, lens implanted in your eyes. If you're pregnant, please don't use it at all. Just drink the charged water. If you're menstruating, don't blow it directly there where there's bleeding. And again, go back to the person that invited you. You can always refer to the blowing guide manual. All right. So That is for efficacy and for optimum results. Zero radiation, they have tested this, and an induction cooker has a very, very high of radiation, 1,000 plus of reading, and they tested our iTeraCare Pro from the nozzle below. There is no microwave. It's all terahertz. That's why there's not even a flinch. It's very safe, zero radiation. Okay, so let's go into pricing. In the US, it's $380, and you got the latest, the 2.0 iTeraCare, which is the latest edition of our device. Right, as the person that invited you, the 380 is inclusive of tax and the shipping costs. For the Europe, all right, it's $499. For UK, it's $420. And in the Philippines, it's $320. Again, it varies the price because of taxes and duties. So go to the person that invited you. You don't need, all right, to be convinced to buy, but you just need to understand that this is an investment to your health. So this is not an expense. People can spend a lot of money of other stuff, but you got to prioritize your health for 2023. Get this device as soon as possible. Ask the person that invited you, enjoy it, and go through, all right, even for marketing. If you want to be a distributor, you're most welcome. In just over a year, we are already in 50 regions, cities, and countries all over the world. That's phenomenon. This is taking the world by storm, this device. And of course, we've got a lot of challenges in different countries for compliance, and we're doing that. And now it's getting smoother and better because over a year, we have established all these branches and stockists. So you can practically order anywhere around the world. It will be shipped to you. All right. You just have to pay using your card, your credit card. We have a link to do that. And it's really easy. Okay, guys? So this is how it looks like. For those of you who are first timer, use or blow using the 10 step, the 10 parts. These are meridian points. It's great to open that to introduce the physical, into your body, the frequency, and it opens the meridian to create homeostasis. And drink 2 glasses of warm charged water before and after. We've got product liability insurance worldwide, meaning we have a coverage of $1 million in case, all right, something's wrong with you, something bad happens. All right, we're confident, so we give you $1 million if proven that something bad happens because of this device. 7 Wonders Flask, the Iron Shield, that's another device that we have, the Classic, the Premium, and the Pro. So check, all right, if you have a lot of money, and money is not a problem, get a Pro. For commercial use, the Pro is very ideal. For personal and family use, get the Premium and the Classic. Now, what's the difference? Material, the power, all right, and the efficacy. Of course, the higher the power, the better. So the Pro is faster. Get it if money is not a problem for you, okay? So those of you who are here and you are a leader, you can join my Telegram channel for leaders only. All right, where you can see a lot of updates, good materials right there. You can always take a screenshot right there or a photo and go to the link. All right, so this is our goal: 1 iTeraCare device per household, bringing life to every home. All right. Yep. I hope you enjoy my presentation, and I'm going to stop my sharing. Okay. I'm going to stop my sharing. And again, someone is asking about the Telegram. Let me go back to that. The Telegram is a channel where you can follow, and there's a lot of updates. All right. Even links for this presentation. So some of you are asking, Nathan, I want your presentation. I want your slide. Go to the Telegram. It's all there. You don't need to email me. I make it very easy for you. Take a screenshot, take a photo. It was supposed to link you to that channel, and the channel is right over here. I can see it. These are for leaders, by the way. If you're a first timer, I don't want you to follow unless you have a device. Okay. But if you are a leader, go, okay, you're a distributor, go and check it out. We've got a lot of great stuff inside there, okay? So, yeah, I'm going to stop my sharing right now, and let's have a little bit of sharing. And I'd like to ask some of our distributors and leaders who have good testimonies. And if you're here for the very first time, this would be great for you to hear some wonderful testimonies from our users and distributors. So let me do that, and let me turn on the what do you call this? The unmute, untick the unmute right there. So I'd like to ask someone who has a very good testimony to share. Okay, just talk, and just share what you have in mind. Dr. K, you unmuted yourself. I miss you. How was it? Let us hear from you.
Hello, brother Nathan. Welcome back. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
I am very excited to see you this year. You look younger and better. I don't know what's the secret. It must be a secret. You better let us know. Don't hide it. Amazing, right? You agree, guys? Look at him. He looks so young, amazing, like a young boy. Amazing. Thank you, brother. This is
Thank
the
you,
best
doctor.
testimony, is you. I mean, looking at you a year later, it's incredible. So I am very excited, ladies and gentlemen. This is an amazing, amazing. I'm a chiropractor for 45 years. I gave up my practice to retire using this amazing device. I cannot tell you how many cases have been helped just using the classic. It is really a classic. It's our real product. And very important, guys, you really need to use it correct. You need at least 10 to 30 minutes, two, three times a day. No joke. You use it or lose it. If you don't use it right, it's not gonna give you any results properly. I mean, give you some results, but not really. So I have several cases of everything you can imagine. The person who told me about this had cataract. When I saw that and how he cured his cataract with just 8 weeks, incredible. Cataract. I never thought that. I have people with, I mean, Alzheimer. I have people with prostate. I have a latest cancer patient with the breast. I mean, it's amazing result. I cannot tell you, I cannot go home without it. It's always with me. And Nathan, I mean, you are the blessing for us. This year is your year, buddy. You look young and beautiful and smiling. So let's go, Nathan. This year is the biggest year ever. We need to retire, all of us. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you. Happy New
Thank
Year to
you.
everybody.
Thank you, Dr. K. Miss you and
You're
bless you
welcome.
more even for this year. And
Anytime.
congratulations. You send us the photo of your grandchildren, right? That's a twin.
Yeah,
Huh?
twin.
Amazing. Amazing. Wonderful to be a granddad,
Thank
right?
you. Thank you. Yes. Seven.
Sound wow. Amazing.
Thank
Thank you, Dr. K. All right. Anyone wants to share? Please raise your hand if you want to share. All right, Sir Bunny, go ahead, sir.
Hey, Nathan. It's good to see
Hi.
you, man. I've been
Hi.
following you all around. Uh, well, folks, this is Bunny from Canada. For those who doesn't know me, I'm a retired animal doctor from the Philippines, but I retired now. Yeah, it's been a blessing for me and my family. I've suffered for almost about 5 or 6 years. That's the reason why I retired, because of I suffered from a certain condition called spinal stenosis. It's uninfringed. Sorry, hardly to speak right now. Well, I just had my therapy, but what it does is that it really hurts your back because it's the spine. And what it does is that I have a DDD, called this degenerative disease. Same as my dad. My dad is also a retired animal doctor. He used to be the president of the PBMA, the Philippine Veterinary Medical Association. I had this device back in the early week of November. It took some time for me to get the product because at that time, one of the stockists in Canada went off, and then I got my product from Georgia in the US. So I'm glad it took some time, for 10 days before I got hold of my product for the device. And I took that device on my back on the very first treatment. Well, I would say on the very first therapy. We're not going to use treatment. I felt better. And so what I did is that I was so excited. I was very skeptical because of my background. I'm a pharma animal doctor, but just to be fair with pharma people, I came from a big multinational animal health pharmaceutical company, and not to mention the name because we got some bunch of people that are coming in from that previous company that are coming on board with me. And so I just had to talk with them, and we were like the ex ones. And so anyway, so I talked to my dad, who is from Niagara Falls, New York. He has the same condition like me. And it took him about 4 therapy sessions before he felt better. He had an accident back in the Philippines a long time ago. It was a vehicular accident that he almost broke his chair going backward because of the whiplash. But knowing that he broke his back was really sad. He had been on medications, narcotics. You know, he's a vet like me, and he retired because of that condition. So I felt better every day of the therapy that I do. And one young man who came from the Philippines, who came over to Canada, is now studying in Toronto. He has been diagnosed with ankylosing spondylitis. This is an autoimmune disease that would lead to fusion of your spine, which is very painful. He has fatigue all the time, and he can't focus on schooling because of his condition. He bought the product. I took some time to do the therapy for him, and he's getting better, and he loves it, and he's now sharing it with his family in the Philippines. And my dad also had a prostate problem, and he goes to the washroom 3 times at night, and it's been disturbing his sleep. But now he's just told me, and he's with me right now at home because they spend Christmas with us on the holidays. And he told me that he's grateful that I was able to share this with him, because he only now goes to the washroom once a night.
Wow.
So it's not disturbing his sleep. He's getting better. My mom is the same way. She's got a real problem with her hands because of arthritis. And she was complaining because she said, "Oh, Bunny, I'm not getting better." And I said, "How long do you do your therapy?" "Oh, I only do it for 3 to 5 minutes." "Mom, you can't do that. You have to do at least 30 to 40. And now she's doing it, and she got better. And, you know, it takes some time. And that's why I said, you know what, someday, somehow, maybe I could get the pro. Who knows, right? So thanks, Nathan. Thanks, Nathan, for letting me talk. But, you know, life has to go on, right? We only have small, certain life of years of life. But, you know, let's take it in the quality life. Thanks.
Correct. Thank you so much, sir, buddy, for that. I truly agree with you. And yeah, enjoy your life. You've got a lot of years for you and your family. I just want you to know that, you know, your desires should always be given, because there's intelligence, and whatever you desire, whatever you really want and intend to want, it shall be given unto you. So may you have a great year, sir. Okay. So
thank you.
You're most welcome. So anyone who wants to share one more time, Aisha, you hi, you unmute yourself, please, and tell us what's happening.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. We have a very exciting story. My husband's friend is severely diabetic. He had both legs amputated. And when we went to see him, honestly, it's horrible. When we went to see him, my husband didn't want to go because he thought, Aisha, we can't help this man. You know, he's on his way out. So we went to see him, and he had a very, very swollen hand, black, like you've shown in the slide, up his arm, and very painful. So we started to wand him. We gave him the water. And this was the first week we had the device. You know, I just wanted to give it to everyone. And we really didn't know what was going to happen. Anyway, we were very careful. We gave him a little bit of the device. And in the afternoon, he called my husband and he said, Suleiman, what have you done to me? And of course, my husband was frightened. And he said, I've got energy. And of course, he's sitting in a wheelchair, you know. He said, I've got all this energy. Come back tomorrow. Come back tonight. Should come back tonight or come back tomorrow. Anyway, my husband went back for 3 days, right? And this man was now on dialysis 3 times a week. So we were kind of frightened, you know, because we were hearing stories that don't do too much, don't do too little. We didn't really know what we were doing. Anyway, after the third session, he asked me to come. And he said, you need to do this to my wife, Aisha. You know, we're Muslims, so I go with the wife. And then I got his daughter, and then I got another daughter, and then my husband did his son. So he bought 2 wands. And during this time, the arm, the hand started to change color. The swelling went away from his hand. And more important, this is why I wanted to come on. He started to pee for the first time in a month. For the first time in a month. So I've now asked my husband, please get some scores from the hospital, because this is an amazing, I mean, this man thought his arm was going to be removed, like his legs. And God help him, you know, maybe if we'd seen him before, we could have stopped the amputation. So we've got lots of stories already, but that one I thought I just have to share it because, and he's now ordered another 2 wands for other people in the family. So this man has bought 4 wands in the space of a couple of weeks. So we're very, very grateful, very happy, and we want it to go all over the world. We're in Oman. It's actually banned in Oman, believe it or not. MLM is banned in this country, so we're working under the radar and trying to spread it to the world. So thank you. We're very, very grateful.
Aisha, thank you for sharing. Your energy is contagious. Oh my gosh,
I know.
Great. I can see you're so excited. It's such a great year.
I am. No one's going to escape. Sorry.
Yes. Keep doing that, and you're doing a great job. I'm telling you, you can really help a lot of people. Thank you for sharing, Aisha.
My husband's trying to get
and to your husband. Hi, sir.
How are you doing?
Good.
Can I just tell you about him? He had severe leg pain for 6 years. He's had 2 massive heart attacks. He's got 10 stents in his heart.
Wow.
And he had a leg problem for years, and they couldn't find out what was wrong. And I was fed up listening to the complaints because I hate negativity. He came in one day, I had just got the wand, and I said, right, lie down in that sofa and don't move, shut your mouth. You're going to have a session. Because he kept saying, no, this won't work on me, this won't work. So I got him down in the sofa. After like 5-6 minutes, he starts raising his leg. He goes, mashallah, no pain, great.
That's why I take it to my friends.
That's why he took it to his friends.
Oh, wow.
That's what motivated, because he was too afraid. I mean, really afraid. You know, we live in the Middle East, and things aren't always as they seem. And so he was afraid that we would go to jail or something.
That's the proof.
You know, and that was the proof for him. You know, that was enough to let us start to tell.
Really do a change, and I bring it to my
wow.
And sorry, one more. I have to tell you one more. I'm sorry for taking
time. Come on. Do it.
My daughter has MS, multiple sclerosis, and cancer. Cancer. And her multiple sclerosis, every day for 10 years, she has hand pain and foot pain to the point where she can't sleep. She cries. 10 years. And I get very emotional. And after 3 weeks, she's now had 3 weeks without pain. We've only had the one for 5 weeks. And for 3 weeks, she's had no pain. Imagine. It's incredible. And my husband will now get more than 700 comments on Facebook because his hair's turning black. He said he's getting younger. But my daughter's one, come on, multiple sclerosis for 10 years, crying every day. No, and now we're hoping that we go for our next scan, that the cancer has gone. That's the prayer. Sorry. Silly old cow.
We should go to the team. Look at my hair now.
Look, he's trying to show you his hair. His hair's black.
It's become black now.
But for me, it's all about health. It's not about beauty. For me, it's all about the health. We have to
It's really
spread
make a
this.
change. It's really make a change.
We have to do this.
You make us crying, I know.
No choice. No choice.
Thank you, Aisha. You made me cry. Inshallah. Thank you so much for sharing. I just felt you, and thank you. You are such a message today. I think your presence and your sharing just helps everybody, move on in life. Everybody's going through something, especially health. And in our modern times, some people are just hopeless. And thank you for giving us and sharing that. It gives us a lot of hope. Those of you who are here for the very first time, you got to see this. This is hope for all of us. And Aisha is a living testimony, and her family. So thank you for sharing. You just made my day today. Thank you for all of you guys. And you know what? I can share a little bit of the compensation plan, but it seems I don't want to go to that because we can have a different session for that. I think we had enough already. Okay, so Susan, would you like to say something? Susan has also a very powerful testimony.
Hey, how are you doing, Nathan?
Great. Really, really great.
Well, I have a lady that I don't know if I told you this, but I was at an event and I blew her thumb. Well, she went home and blew her husband's thumb, and it was necroting. I guess it was disgusting. And 20 minutes later, after blowing it, completely healed.
Wow.
I don't know. It's amazing. I have well, my dog continues to heal. My leg, if you could see my leg now, I would say 99% completely healed.
Wow.
It's maybe a little bit more to go.
Wow.
And I'm blown away. So I'm reaching out to as many people as I can. I have appointments coming up because of friends that have seen my leg transform from rash. The rash was so disgusting. I know you've seen pictures, but to feel it, just be scratching all the time, to wearing shorts now all the time and loving it. So I don't worry about my leg anymore. And because of that, I'm helping so many people. I just absolutely love this product and grateful, just grateful. So,
Thank you, Susan.
The depression around my leg is gone.
Wow. Yeah. Your story it's reverberating. Your live stream. I mean, your story, almost everybody knows about it. It was amazing. Thank you. Thank you for your life, Susan.
Thank you, Nathan. I appreciate you.
Thank you so much. So guys, all right. Some people are asking about, Jan, you would like to share. Go ahead. Unmute yourself, Jan. Let us know you're sharing.
Hello.
Hi, Ate Jan. Okay.
Hello.
There you are. There you
Hello,
are. Hi.
everyone.
Hi.
I'm at work. So my boss just left, so I have a chance to do the testimony. So my testimony here is like, I have a skin tag before for 1 month. I do it not every day. Sometimes I forgot, and then it's gone. My skin tag is gone.
Wow.
And then my husband has a big mole in under his eyes. And then one day we went to some places, and then I noticed, because I took a selfie, and then I noticed his face is kind of clear. Like, where's the black thing in here? And then I asked my husband, and then he said, "Oh wow, yeah, it's gone." And then his sister-in-law asked me if I went to dermatologist to remove that. And I said, "No, I just use the iTeraCare. Not every day. I didn't use it every day." And then that day, because my husband's siblings, they're 14 kids, so they're already all adults. So starting that day, when they noticed my husband, they asked me to do their therapy. So some has a uh, pain in their legs. It's like
Oh,
kind of like a needle pointing in their legs every morning, early in the morning, like 3 a.m. or 2 a.m. in the morning. And then after the iTeraCare, the therapy, it's all gone.
wow.
Isn't it amazing, guys? So that's why I'm so proud. And then I told my friend about it, and then she said that I'm gonna get one. So I talked to Ate Gemma
Oh,
to if she has one, because my friends need it right away because she has pain in her shoulder. So I'm gonna follow up that tomorrow. Yeah.
thank you.
Thank you
Thank you,
so much,
Jess. Thank you for
everyone.
sharing. That was great. Oh, this is
Yeah.
really a great year for all of us. As you can see, it's all about the joy and the happiness. It's all about the energy. You know, that feeling of gratefulness, that feeling of happiness, that feeling that you see there is hope and there is great things happening. That feeling is important because it will attract you to the right people. It will attract you to the right devices, opportunity. It will give you circumstances that will feed what you're feeling. So keep feeling good. Keep feeling grateful, guys. This is our